Hi, Aaron.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, good, thanks. Thank you so much for joining me today. To start, can you tell me a bit about Purcy Chair and the business?
Yeah, sure. Purcy Chair was born out of a problem that I found I had in my industry. I'm a hairdresser by trade, and to make sure it wasn't a vanity project I was getting into, I spoke to a few other professionals in different industries, whether it be brows, aesthetics, lashes, and even dentistry in America, which is a bit ahead of us in terms of mobile services. And I wanted to check if they had the same problem, and that problem was basically having a salon or shop chair that didn't weigh 95 kilos that I could move around with me, that was able to recline, adjust height, and not basically put my back out or my clients, just to make them feel a little more comfortable. Because I know there's things you can use at home or in home environments that serve the purpose, but I don't think it doesn't look as professional as it could do for a start. But also, I think if you're doing it constantly, you're going to just end up with bad backs and bad necks. So I wanted to make sure that it wasn't just my own issue I had. And then I went to look online first, so I'll skip that bit, and I just couldn't find a portable treatment chair, just not on the market at all. So I kept on looking. I thought, oh, is there a reason why? And I even looked at things like contraptions I could try and put together maybe to make this chair, but it wasn't out there. So I put my feelers out there to see if it was possible. And thankfully, I got hold of the right designer. And 2 years later, two and a bit now, here we are. I've got a working prototype now, which I'm very happy with, but I've currently got two brand new samples that are being made by the factory at the minute as we speak. And they should be here within 2 weeks now, and they will be the finished results. So the marketing and media we have got is of the prototypes. They haven't changed massively in terms of aesthetics at this point, but they're just a lot more functional. They're a bit prettier in certain areas. And it's just basically, it's been the changes that I've had to make and implement after having used the chair for quite a long time, in testing it in industry, as it were. So there, it's all very exciting, and they should be here, yeah, in 2 weeks' time.
That's really cool. And in terms of like you're saying how they're like portable and like how you have some prototypes and they're obviously more ergonomic. So is it like what about the design of them makes them more kind of ergonomic? Is it just overall like the wheels, or you're able to like tilt them, bits like that?
So what it is, I mean, just to give you an example here, if I'll get onto the materials in a second, but if I was receiving a beard trim at a home environment with no chair that can recline, my barber's ever got a crouch down in an awkward position, and I've got to extend my neck, and even both, in order to get easy access to the job at hand. But also, I think, on a separate side note from that, I think if you're more comfortable doing a job, you're going to definitely have a much better chance of doing a job better to a better standard, be it the client and the person giving the service. In terms of material, we use premium grade seating foam, upholstered with a really high quality vinyl. I went for vinyl because it's easier to clean. There is, options for a later date to do a complete leather one, but it does wear a lot more. The tag that's got the brand on is a leatherette little tag. That's really cool. It's my favourite bits. And we use Cerakote stitching.
On Instagram.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think I saw a picture of that on Instagram of like the label. Yeah.
Yes, with the debossing, with the logo debossed in there. Yeah, that's one of my little favourite little quirks about it, to be honest. But yeah, everything. There's not a single detail been missed. Even the thread that we use is by Serafil, which is used in OEM, such as BMW, Bentley, Porsche, Lamborghini. So it's all real high quality. And I've had to be tricky in terms of designing the frame to be sturdy and safe, but also as lightweight and compact as possible. So there's been a lot of research and development gone into it prior to this point. I know it looks like I'm just emerging on terms of social media, because I haven't really, we're starting the marketing push next week. Haven't really spent any money on marketing or done that yet, but there's been a lot of work and sleepless nights prior to this point. So
Oh,
I'm happy.
okay. Yeah, and it's really cool how you're using like really, really high quality stuff. Um, and in terms of like, I know you've got like prototypes. Um, are you going to kind of so work with salons to kind of like tailor how they look, like within the salons eventually?
Yeah, I mean, So one thing I will say also is that it's, as much as it's sort of optimized at the minute to be a portable treatment chair, it would serve the needs as being a salon chair in the day. And if someone wanted to pack it at night, it, you know, it's robust and built and, you know, safe enough for that. That's not a problem at all. What I missed out is that in the transport case, it's got custom foam housing, straps, everything's put away neatly and securely. And it takes, I've said under 2 minutes because I didn't want people complaining saying, oh, it took me 2 minutes, 30, you know, 30 seconds or whatever. But I can do it in 90 seconds. And I think once you've set it up once or twice, you'll soon realize it can be done very quickly and promptly. I forgot what you asked now. Sorry, what was the question?
I was talking about like personalizing them or customizing with like to match.
Yeah, so initially we're going to just roll out with the black and white models and just get our feet on the ground and get everything's nice and smooth in production. But I mean, if people wanted to do a big order with us, we could definitely all means, you know, do them a special bespoke color. And we're looking into embroidery to make things personalized as well, where people could add their name, their salon to it. I mean, in terms of customization, the sky's the limit. You know, it really is. It gets really exciting at that point. You know, because we can even do different fabrics, different materials. We're even looking at doing different types of finish on the metalwork. And that's all the fun stuff. That's all the really exciting stuff. But I mean, so far, it's just been a case of getting it down to be a sort of high class finished product, also that works, you know, to the best sort of level of optimization for not just hairdressing or barbering, but the other industries I mentioned as well, such, you know, beauty, aesthetics. So it's been a case of just getting constant feedback and checking and trying different things. We've got other products that are going to attach to the chair as well, which is going to sort of transform the chair from being more of a work chair to a workstation. So for an example, we've got a tool tray we're working on, which will attach to the side, so you'll be able to place your equipment down there. Various electronic products we're currently going to be we've got them sketched out. We haven't started, you know, actually producing them yet. But yeah, things like a stool as well, because I know a lot of people in my industry in hairdressing, if they're sitting down doing a lady's bob, I do it myself. I sit down on a stool. I just find it a lot easier to work, and I know girls doing lashes and eyebrows would like their client to be tilted right back, where they can sit down comfortably and, you know, apply their skill set.
Yes, that sounds like pretty much exciting stuff coming up. And yeah, so first, you guys are obviously exhibiting with us this year for Olympia Beauty Spring. So do you have any ideas of like resources and bits that you'll be sharing?
Yeah, so in terms of resources, I've posted once, I need to post again. We are running a competition currently to give 33% off a chair. And it's just to draw into that, you've simply just got to follow us, join up, be a subscriber basically. On the subscription, you'll get basically, we don't bombard people. I can't stand that myself when companies bombard me with emails. So that's something I promise you we won't do. But it gives you updates into our journey, estimated production times, discounts, competitions. But being on it is a competition itself. You know, it doesn't cost. There's no, you know, they're not obliged. You're not committing to anything at all. If you do sign up to the list, then it just gives you more information about us as a company and where we're going. And it will give you future discounts on products and stuff. So a bit of loyalty there, a bit of free value. And I have got some other products that I'm hoping are going to be in development or finished by the time, smaller accessories that are going to be finished in the time before the May event finishes. And I will definitely be posting about them should that be the case. Failing that, even if I can get you guys some information on what it's going to be, but maybe not the exact finished result, just to show everyone what's going on. But we are hoping to launch around July. We've had a few delays, to say the least, from this virus. I don't know if you've heard about it.
Yeah.
I've not heard of it, no. So yeah, we've had a few issues in terms of timescales and delays due to freight issues and the virus, but it's looking good so far. I'm not going to promise anyone a specific date, too specific, should I say, because you never know. But we're going like the clappers. We're not going to release anything we're not happy with, though. So I've got a really solid team behind me, and yeah, we hope to launch in July. But there'll be lots of information in the meantime, even after the May event finishes with Beauty. I mean, you guys are also the first people I'm going to be exhibiting with what I'd call a proper trade show. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to it. There'll be me, 2 chairs there in black and white, and probably some beauticians or some of my guys I've been speaking to that have shown real keen interest in the chair and have seen the prototypes. And I kind of like my flag flyers, really. They absolutely love it. And I said to them, I'll tell you what, do you want to be involved and come and help out at the show? And they're really keen to do that. So yeah, I mean, if you're at the show, come check us out. Come and pack a chair away, put it together. You'll see exactly how easy it is. I'm even tempted to even have people having some services done in there as well. So yeah, there's lots going on.
Yeah, it's so inspiring as well, just to see like how you've just taken an idea and you've just like run with it. So yeah, really like best of luck with it, and I can't really excited to see where this goes. For anyone watching, where else can we find you guys on social media and like your handles?
Sure. So on Instagram, it's Purcy.chair, Purcy spelled Purcy. I'll dive into why it's called Purcy in a second as well, quickly, before I bore you all. So Purcy.chair on Instagram, and there's a website, it's www.purcychair.com. Gives you a bit more information. And also it tells there's a Purcy Chair calculator, investment calculator. And I thought it'd be a good idea if people could see what it is they charge roughly per service and how many days a week. It's like an investment calculator to work out how many services you need in order to pay for your chair. So go check that out. That's quite a good little tool. And I'll just quickly dive into the name Purcy. So
I didn't ask you that.
yeah, oh sorry, I've jumped ahead of you there. So my family name is Purcell on my mum's side. I was really, really close to my granddad. I'm lucky to both have both my parents around today, but he was definitely a father figure to me in many ways. And he taught me a lot about my sort of work ethic, life, and just the general guidelines of life, if you like. And yeah, we were really close, and unfortunately we lost him a few years back. But so with the chair being a personal chair, I wanted to have the word personal because again, I didn't want to say barber salon, because I know this chair it breaks them boundaries. It goes into many different professional industries, but if each professional could have their own personal chair. So I wanted to work off that, and then Purcell was spelled Purcell. And I just wanted to basically name the chair in tribute to the family name, really, and keep some of my granddad's legacy on. And I think at a later point with certain products, I'm going to try and get a bit more tricky with some of the names that I can call them, with other little special parts. But that's just a little, I mean, some people I'm sure just don't care about them, they just want the chair, but I thought I'd give everyone a bit of insight as to why it's called Purcy.
No, that's really nice. It's nice. I feel like it gives it a bit of like personality almost, like it makes it stand out a bit. You can hear it, it's got a really nice ring to it as well. So yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's a chair, so I'm trying to make it, as you said, personable as possible. But yeah, it's I definitely, I wouldn't have been able to do it without his guidance and his sort of what he's instilled in me from a younger age. So it's just a tribute to him, really. I mean, my surname's actually Gibson, so maybe I should change it by default. So it sounds better.
Maybe when another product you bring out, you can put Gibson in it somewhere.
Yes, I agree. That's a good shout.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you so much. I lovely speaking with you and meeting you.
Absolute pleasure. Thanks for having me, and I look forward to meeting whoever and wherever at the. Are you going to be at the beauty event?
Yes, I should be. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'll see you there at the store, and I'll see anyone else who wants to come check out our clever chairs. That's the wrong word. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you.